Could you guys imagine if we did this when George Blanda was still in the NFL? A quarterback who played for 26 years. Or if we did it when Brett Favre was still in the NFL. A man who came out of retirement 3 times in his career. We'd be here forever. If you guys play Ultimate Team and you want to get some coins, make sure to check out my sponsor, link in the description, MUTReserve.com. Use my code CK and I promise you'll be rich one day. But in the meantime, you'll get 15% off your order. Welcome back, you guys. Your boy CK. Today I want to see how many simulations it takes for every current starting quarterback in the NFL to retire. All right, so first things first, let's go to the depth chart. Starting with the Bears, let's make sure everyone that is starting is supposed to be starting. All right, so we're going to move Nick Foles to the QB number 1.
Relax.
Now, I'm only kidding, man. Trubisky's actually having a good year so far, man. Hopefully he keeps it up. Joe Burrow, of course, is the starter in Cincinnati. Josh Allen in Buffalo. The Broncos are starting Drew Lock. The Browns are starting Baker Mayfield. Buccaneers, of course, that's Tom Brady. Cardinals and Kyler Murray, somehow he's still in the 70s, needs to be in the 80s. Now this one is a little bit tricky because Tyrod never officially lost his starting job. Yeah, it was like a freak accident that happened right before the last game they played. So the disclaimer at the end of the title should be when healthy. So when healthy, Tyrod is the starter. We're going to keep him as the starter, man. Chiefs, of course, that's Patrick Mahomes. Colts, that's Phillip Rivers. Cowboys, Prescott. Dolphins, Fitzpatrick, who's actually playing really well. Carson Wentz, who's not playing so well. Hopefully he turns it around. Matt Ryan on the Falcons, of course. Jimmy G, he is the starter when healthy, man. Right now I think he's injured, but yeah, when healthy, that is the caveat. Once again, Daniel Jones on the Giants, Gardner Minshew on the Jaguars, Sam Darnold on the Jets, Matthew Stafford on the Lions, Packers, of course, with Aaron Rodgers, the Panthers with Teddy B, Cam Newton killing it so far on the Patriots, Derek Carr actually having a good season on the Raiders, Jared Goff destroyed my Eagles last week on the Rams, Lamar, of course, on the Ravens, football team with Dwayne Haskins sold his football card, his rookie card. You love to see that, man. Drew Brees on the Saints, Seahawks with the Russell Wilson, of course, playing like an MVP. Big Ben, nice bounce back year so far for the Steelers. Deshaun Watson on the Texans, Tanny on the Titans, and then Kirk on the Vikings. All right, so place your bets. Who's going to be the first quarterback to retire? Who's going to be the last quarterback to retire, man? We're just going to go ahead and simulate. This could take a while, so let's just go ahead and sim to the offseason. Simulation number 1. All right, so simulation number 1, the Chiefs actually lose to the Buccaneers in Super Bowl. Tom Brady gets another one. Tannehill takes home the MVP in simulation number 1. No offense, but we're not worried about guys like Chad Henne. We're worried about starting QBs only. So there's so many players, a lot of good players. LaShawn McCoy, my favorite player ever, decided retirement. Edelman retired. Patrick Chung, bro, these are some young players. You know Jason Peters is gonna pull Brett Favre, unretire again. That's just what he does. So that's not the last you're gonna see of him. Big Ben, the first one to retire. Who would have thought that would happen, man? Okay, let's see. Did any other quarterbacks join him? Any other starting quarterbacks? It's not looking like it, man. Larry Legend decided to retire. That's unfortunate. Adam Vinatieri. And yeah, I think that's it. I think Big Ben's the only one. Some of these guys might lose their jobs in a few years, but you know what? I can't control that. All you gotta do is sim the next season and keep going. Holy crap, Brady did it again. Will he retire after getting his 8th Super Bowl win? Tanny gets back-to-back MVPs. Nick Foles, it looks like, was a starter on the Bears. So I don't know what happened to Trubisky, but we were worried about one thing. That is starting quarterbacks retiring, man. Let's go ahead and check. Drew Brees, our second quarterback to retire, man. You knew it was a matter of time. Not too surprised at that one, man. Let's see, is there anyone else? Wow, some really good defensive linemen. Okay, Rivers, who was actually on the Giants, ended up retiring after his 18th season in the NFL. Geno Atkins, holy crap, Brady still did not retire. All right, let's keep it going, man. Advanced week, sim next season. All right, simulation number 3, we have the Chiefs and the Packers. I kind of want to see a little bit of this game. Rodgers versus Mahomes. Like, what? There's no way I was trying to miss this one. Let's see what happens. Half of their team is probably new players, but hey, the quarterback is still the same. Mahomes on second down goes to, I don't know who that is. Andy Reid's still the coach. Might have to do something with coaches as well, man. Let's see what happens on this 1st and 10. Mahomes with the play action. Come on, go deep. Damn it. That's the opposite of going deep. I don't know if Palomalo unretired or what. Either way, Chiefs are moving the ball, man. Nice pass over the middle. Tyreek's still on the team. Big 3rd or 4. Even if you don't get it here, you can always just take it 3. Don't turn the ball over, Mahomes. Do not turn it over. He almost turned it over. This could be Rodgers' last Super Bowl before he decides to retire. Maybe he wants to go out on top, man. Maybe he wants to end with a W. First, he has to worry about getting first down. 3rd and 6. They sent the blitz over the middle. Someone's wide open. What happened with the coverage? The Chiefs just let him get a big game. Big 3rd and 4. Rodgers hit him right in the head, but he still gets the Super Bowl W, man. Let's see if he ended up retiring after this. And there it is. Aaron Rodgers retired on top. Only took 3 simulations for him. Case Keenum was not a starter. Alex Smith, I don't think he was a starter. I'm pretty sure it was Dwayne Haskins. Let's keep going. Okay, that's it. All right, so look at all these free agents. How is Lamar Jackson not signed, bro? This makes no sense to me. But most of our quarterbacks are currently free agents. All right, so I'm a little confused. I don't even see Tom Brady anywhere. After our 3rd simulation, he was still a starter, and now he just literally disappeared. He's not even in the legacy leaderboard. So I'm just gonna assume after the 3rd one, that's when he retired, because he's literally not in the game anymore. Anywho, simulation number 4, the Buccaneers end up losing to the Chiefs. Jameis Winston actually took them to the Super Bowl. Mahomes gets an MVP, and we're starting to see names that we've never seen before, but you know why we're here, baby. Let's see who ended up retiring in this one. Thielen, after 11 years, retires. Malcolm Jenkins, and quarterback. So Matt Ryan, the next quarterback to go. Took him 4 simulations. Oh, and Julio. He said, if I don't have Matty Ice, there's no point. That is crazy, man. I don't know how Falcons fans would feel about that if it actually happened. We're moving on. Simulation number 5, we have Lamar Jackson winning MVP for the Broncos. We had the Bengals win their first Super Bowl versus the Packers. And now you already know what we're looking for, man. Who retired in simulation number 5? Not that many people. I'm pretty sure this is broken. I should have known franchise mode would have been broken, but yeah, this is just, it's not going so well because like certain quarterbacks that I have expected to retire just have not even shown up. Like, I don't know where they are. They're not on the legacy leaderboard. Guys like Fitzpatrick, who should have already retired in this video, has not retired, but you know what? We just gotta keep it moving, man. Simulation number 6. Apparently Burrow's on the Packers and he wins MVP. Mahomes still a 99 after what? 6 simulations? Jesus Christ. But yeah, these are the rest of the quarterbacks currently in the NFL. So I see a lot of familiar faces. That's a good sign. That means they haven't completely, you know, disappeared from the game yet. And this is interesting. Only 3 players retired this time. One of them was Kelsey, who's on the Eagles. All right, I don't think franchise was prepared for this. They put like 5 minutes in the franchise mode. I really don't think they were ready for this, for someone simulating this many seasons, but whatever. Moving on to simulation number 7. But then again, it might not matter because all we're trying to see is how long it takes for all of these quarterbacks to not be starters or not be in the league at all. So no quarterbacks retire this time as well. The Chiefs are in another Super Bowl and they win it again. Is this actually what's going to happen? Like, is Mahomes just going to win 15 Super Bowls? Wilson's actually on the Titans and he ends up winning MVP. So yeah, simulation number 7. Once again, no one retired. Let's move on to simulation number 8. Packers take home the Super Bowl over the Raiders. Mahomes wins MVP for the Ravens. Lamar's on the Cardinals. So Russell Wilson's not an active quarterback. That's what we just learned. But he's not in the legacy leaderboard. What the hell is this? So I think what we're gonna do is go team by team. And if we go through all the teams and we don't see certain quarterbacks, we can just assume that they retired. So once we see a quarterback that was a starter at the start of the video, like Lamar Jackson, he's cleared to the next simulation. Everyone that's not here that was a starter, we're just gonna assume they retired. So that's how we're gonna do it, because at this point, I don't know what else to do. I mean, franchise is just so broken. It is so broken at this point. But you know what? We started the video, we're gonna finish it. Carson Wentz is cleared to the next round. Deshaun Watson cleared to the next round. Mahomes cleared to the next round. All right, let's keep it going. I think Wilson might actually have retired. They just didn't show up for whatever reason. This game is well, you guys already know how this game is, so you know. Don't really have to say it. Okay, Dak Prescott cleared to the next round. So of our 32 starting quarterbacks, only 5 remain. Where the hell is Kyler? Even Joe Burrow, where are these players? I do want to say that it's definitely possible for some of these players to retire in like 7-8 seasons. Yeah, someone like Johnny Football had like a 2-year career in the NFL. Sam Bradford, former #1 pick, had about a 9-year career. Jamarcus Russell, former #1 overall pick, had a 3-year career. So it's not far-fetched that some of these quarterbacks retire within like 7-8 seasons. All right, so the Buccaneers win another Super Bowl. First time we see a quarterback that doesn't exist win the MVP over Mahomes, over Deshaun, and Lamar. Let's go ahead and look at who retired.
Where they at, though?
I'm just gonna assume that Carson and Dak retired because they're the only ones of the 5 that were remaining that are not here, man. You see Mahomes, Lamar, Deshaun still here. So yeah, that's where we're gonna go with. 3 quarterbacks remain. All right, simulation number 10. The Chargers win their first Super Bowl versus the Niners. winners. Sebastian Borrell takes home the MVP. Lamar, Mahomes are still in the top 5. They're going to be this good this many years into their career. That is insane. Then again, how much can you actually trust Madden? They don't even show you who retires, man. I'm scared to even check it. Look, 2 people. You tell me 2 people out of the thousands in the NFL retired. Anywho, let's go ahead and check to see if any of our 3 quarterbacks are no longer in the NFL, man. Is Watson still here? Mahomes is still a 99 for 10 years in a row. Lamar is still in the high 90s. Deshaun is still here. He's an 80 overall though. But hey, he made it through, so we're going to simulate to the next season. Ravens come out on top in this one. Let's see if more than 2 people retired. Yes, sir. We're up to 4. Mahomes wins another MVP, but his overall finally dipped a little bit. 96, no longer a 99. Let's see if our last 3 quarterbacks decided to retire. I'm pretty sure Mahomes is going to keep playing. Yep, 98. Okay, never mind. I was wrong. He's not a 96. Lamar, second highest QB at a 91. Where's Deshaun Watson? Deshaun Watson officially retired, man. And then there was 2. We might have to simulate a lot more times for Mahomes and Lamar, man. We're on to simulation number 12. So once again, it's the Packers and the Ravens. Mike McCoy wins MVP for the Patriots. Lamar still in the top 5. First time I've seen Mahomes not in the top 10. Could this be where Mahomes finally decides to hang up the cleats? Quentin Nelson retires. George Kittle retires. This is the most retired players I've seen in like 6 simulations. Lamar takes over as the #1 quarterback in the NFL, man. 98 overall. Mahomes still 95. I think these 2 have a lot of years left, so let's just move on to the next simulation. This time, 2 new teams, the Seahawks and the Browns in the Super Bowl. We have Mahomes winning MVP again, but he's a 91 overall. His overall's dropping. Now, I didn't see Lamar in the top 10 that time, so let's go ahead and check and make sure this man did not retire. All right, only 2 people. They only show kickers and punters, apparently. Mahomes takes back the throne as the best QB in the NFL. Him and Lamar still top 2. This is unbelievable. We gonna be here for hours, bro. Let's move on to simulation 14. So the Dolphins take home the Super Bowl over the Cardinals. Mike McCoy wins another MVP. Lamar still in the top 5. Same with Mahomes, but they're both in the 80s. It's happening, people. I don't think they're retiring just yet, but it could happen within the next few simulations. Once again, only kickers and punters retired apparently. So the Eagles win this Super Bowl 42-14. I guarantee you there's like no one from the current team in real life actually on that team, so it really doesn't matter. Brandon Northrup wins MVP. Mahomes is still in the top 5. He's an 84 overall. When Watson retired, he was like an 80, so we're getting close. Okay, so still just kickers. This time we have a right guard in there. In terms of retired players, let's go ahead and check, see if Lamar is still in the NFL. All I see is Mahomes, who's now the 2nd highest quarterback behind Paul Hampton. I don't see Lamar Jackson. Lamar has officially retired, people. He is gone. And then there was one. And there it is. Patrick Mahomes retires after 19 years in the NFL, man. The 2035 offseason, he was the last of our quarterbacks to make it. So that's the answer right there. It took 16 long simulations for every single quarterback that's currently a starter in the NFL retire. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, go ahead and destroy the like button, man. Also, do not forget to subscribe if you're new around here. Let me know what other ideas you have for me. One more quick run through of all the quarterbacks, making sure we don't recognize any names. None of the starting quarterbacks we started with in this video are currently in the NFL, man. So yeah, that's gonna be it. Have a good rest of your day, and I will see you on the next one.